Ahoy! So it's been a long time since I've recorded a video, but today I was inspired by a talk that I had with my colleague, and it was about smoking. She told me that she wanted to quit smoking, but um, I could read from her description of it that she wasn't sure and she really doesn't believe she can do it, or that she could, or that she wants it. And the thing that she said afterwards, when I asked her, was that she really enjoys the time and it takes the stress away for her, the smoking. So, um, I am not a smoker, I never was, but I heard of a brilliant idea that helps people stop smoking. And I also suggested it to her, and I will tell you about the idea, well, the thing, how to stop smoking in a little bit. But first, I want to talk about why people start smoking or why people smoke, even if they don't like it, and why usually it fails when you try to stop. So, the thing is that usually people are smoking because they feel maybe like bad emotions, like, yeah, negative emotions, negative in, I'm using the word negative, although they're just emotions, well, energy of lower vibration. So everything around us, including us, is vibration, is vibrational, it's energy. This is already proven. So everything around us, including us, is energy, and we're emitting energy, vibrations. So basically, our emotions, we have higher vibratory emotions and lower vibratory emotions. Let's say lower vibratory emotions are anger, sadness, concern, what else? Fear, victim mentality. This is all low energy states or low energy emotions. So I'm going to use, for the sake of easily communicating, I'm going to use negative emotions, the ones that people usually tend not to, like they're trying not to have or trying to avoid. And then higher vibratory emotions are joy, happiness, love, gratitude, things like that. Okay. So people are trying to escape those negative emotions. They don't want to feel them, but they're not negative. They're like a sign on a road where you are or where you are going. And imagine that you would have, well, we lost power. Wait. Okay, we're back. The light is back. So yeah, I was talking about emotions. So if we have negative emotions, they're like a side road, like a sign on the road. Where are we and where we want to go? So we want negative emotions to see where we are at this moment in time. And usually people start smoking or doing some other habits that are destructive, like scrolling on TV, on telephone, or I don't know, watching television for long, because they want to escape those emotions. And that's one thing. The other thing, when you start to, I just lost my thread, sorry, but let me like recalibrate. So yeah, people tend to dissociate. So basically, run away from their emotions. That's why they start smoking. And yeah, why is it hard then to, even if you stop smoking, usually people tend to fall back into a same pattern and start smoking again. And they're circling again and again. So why is that? Because usually this is a habit for them. It's like something that releases a little bit of tension or a little bit of stress, they can run away from stress in this way or from negative emotions in that way. So they tend to, when they are, when they stop smoking, they feel this gap, and all the emotions that they used to try to avoid come back. They're still there. They feel them, and they get overwhelmed by them because they never dealt with them. It's like, never cleaning a house in a lifetime, just piling things in the house. Next time, when you decide to open the door and see what is inside, everything will fall onto you. It was there all along, but you just didn't have the courage to look at it. So this is how it looks when you stop smoking. All of a sudden, you're there with all those emotions that were there all the time, but now you're present with them, you see them, and you're numb. You're not numb because of the smoking, because the smoking actually, it distracts you so that you don't feel. And that's what she said. Like, I don't wanna stop smoking because this is the way that I escape a situation that I'm in and I don't want to be in. So yeah, that's why I would never recommend stop smoking completely all at once. Maybe for the beginning, start with adding some other, exchanging smoking for some other habit that is healthy for you and it's good for you and that you feel better with it. Let's say, instead of going for a cigarette, you prepare yourself a cup of tea and you just sit down and you take 3 breaths outside with nobody around. If this is, let's say, at your work, instead of going for a coffee and a cigarette, you just go outside somewhere that nobody sees you. In nature, if you have the opportunity, with a cup of tea, you drink it and you just inhale, exhale a few times and just, be there with yourself and try to relax. One thing. Or maybe after work, you go for a nice walk for half an hour before going anywhere else at home or for other things you have to do. Go for a walk, relax in that way. Or, I don't know, in the morning, if you have the routine of drinking a cup of coffee in the morning and smoking 1 or 2 cigarettes in the morning, maybe in the morning go outside to get some sun rays, just stand on fresh air for 2 minutes, or just open the window and stare out of the window for 2 minutes, and you're gonna be okay again. You recalibrate yourself. Or, I don't know, maybe put on your favorite song and dance for 3 minutes instead of lighting a cigarette. You will feel better, and it's actually a healthy habit. At the end of the day, well, even if you decide, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking, you change another habit, it's still really good to see what the negative emotions are trying to tell you. So basically, what is the sign on the road trying to say to you? So if you feel negative emotions while going to work, maybe it's time to see, okay, why is this work causing me so much stress? Is it because of something that I'm doing that is completely out of alignment with me? Is it because of my colleagues? Are they stressing me out? And how can I do? What can I do? Because in the moment you decide, okay, I'm gonna look at the emotions and what they tell me, why are they here? You give yourself the power to change something. And that's the key. You can actually change something. But until you're hiding away from that and always blaming somebody else, so they did that to me, you're the victim. And the victim mentality is the lowest mentality because you can actually not change anything. And that's a lie, because you are the creator of your life and you always have the power. So I would eventually suggest you that you look up what the signs are telling you and say to yourself, okay, let's try to change something. Maybe it's a small thing, maybe it's a big thing, like changing the job. But it's also good if you just do one little step at a time. So yeah, that's one thing. Okay, and now let's go to first of all, to circle it back, In that way, when you change the habit with a good habit, you're gonna first make sure that you don't go back into old patterns, because you actually have now something to hold on to. Eventually, look at the things that they're telling you, the emotions, and do a change. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be happy. We're doing things to be happy, and in that way, seeing the emotions, negative emotions, are guiding you towards happiness. So if something here is causing you stress or anxiety or anger, this is just because this thing here is not working for you, and it's showing you the way to your happiness. You just have to be present to see it. And you're not present if you're smoking, because then you're just running away from your emotions. So that's one thing. That's the first part. And now let's go to the second part of actually the technique that I heard from this friend that stopped smoking in this way. And I thought it was brilliant. I used it for scrolling through videos. So basically, it's being present with it. What present means, to actually use every sense in your body, and instead of being in the past, thinking of the things that happened to you and thinking about some past events, like I had a fight with that colleague of mine, or present events, I still have to do that when I come home. Instead of being in the past or the present, you have to be here. You are here in the moment, present. And you use all your senses while doing it. So if you're having a cigarette, or like a tobacco, or the electronic cigarette, let's say that it's a cigarette, you take the package of cigarettes, you look at it, usually it's like a horrible picture on it, and you actually take a moment to consciously look at it. Not thinking about something else, but being here with that package and that image on it. And really seeing the image, like, what does it show it to you? What does it show? What does it say on it? Maybe read the things that are in the cigarettes, okay? Open it up, take the cigarette out. Really feel the cigarette. Smell it. Feel the texture of it. See the thing inside it. Smell it again. Put it in your mouth. Okay, really taste it. How does it taste? What structure does it have when you put it in your mouth? How does it smell? How does it taste? Okay, then you lit it up. Really be present when you lit it up. Inhale the smoke in, and really feel how the smoke goes into your lungs, how it fills your lungs to the very, very last cell of your lungs, how it goes down your throat, how it touches your voice thingies. I'm not sure how they're called, but you know. And then really be present when it comes out. And do it again. And again. And again. Really present. Be present when you inhale and when you exhale. What sensations do you feel? How does it feel on your lungs? How does it feel on your throat? How does it feel in your mouth, the smoke? How does it make you feel? Yeah? And do it until you smoke the whole thing. And you're gonna do it with the first, with the second, with the third, with the fourth, not all at once, but when you go to smoke, you know. Maybe the first day it will be okay. The second day, you know, it's gonna be weird for you. But the longer you do it, and you're staying present with it, that's the key, staying present, you're gonna start hating it, because you will actually see that you hate it. You hate the smell, you hate the taste. When I was telling that to my colleague, like, really be present and really taste it, just when I just told her the beginning of it, like, just take it out, put it in your mouth, and really feel how it is in your mouth without even lighting it, she already was like, oh, I hate it. Oh, I so hate it. I hate the taste of it. I just do it for the feeling, because I disconnect from the stress, but I hate the taste. So in that way, you will get rid of smoking for good, or anything else like scrolling on the telephone. Take it on to then put yourself with another habit, and eventually you will look at the things that are actually bothering you and do a step into changing them. But yeah, that's the key, to be present with what we do and really feel things, because we are the creators of our life. And I really hope that you manage to quit. I'm sure that you will, because if you hate smoking but you do it just for the reasons that I told you, you're probably here because of that. So I'm sure that you will quit. And I also ask you if you can write down in the comments, how was it for you? When did you stop smoking? After how long you stopped smoking? And inspire others, because this is the most valuable thing. You have the power to inspire others and show them with your example that it's doable. So let's inspire each other. And I really hope this video helped. And don't just stay with the video, actually try the thing and take responsibility. Okay, it was nice talking to you. See you soon. Bye bye.